All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. For the people that first time ever come to the channel, please hit subscribe and hit the notification button. I really appreciate your comments. Also, you leave below. It really helps the channel a lot. And the like button. Thank you again for coming to the channel. This channel is all about magic finance, magic investing, magic collecting, magic artwork, and just good old magic love, essentially, and love of magic. You know, I'm a lover of old school magic. I'm a lover of older cards. I love the artwork. I love the games. I love the people in the community. And I've been blessed to be able to travel all over the world for magic. Now, today's video is very interesting because it's a topic I've been wanting to talk about for a very long time. And it's what I call the old guard versus the new guard. Not a lot of antics in this video. I'm not going to go in an entertainment mode. I'm going to be very up and close and personal and honest about how I feel about this topic because it's quite important someone talks about it, and I'm going to bring it up. I'll start off like this. Have you guys ever been into a job, or you're currently in a job, where the people that you work with have been there for a very long time? And this job basically, let's say you're starting out there, you're 25, 30 years old, and there's people who are in the 50s or 60s, they've been in the job for a long time. And they essentially, treat you in a way where they don't want to teach you much, or if they have to teach you something, they pretty much, or share workloads with you, they make you feel in a way where, hey, you're not included. Or maybe you're in like a social setting and you have certain friends who go out to eat and they don't ever invite you and they don't ever spend time with you, or they're not even really your friends, they're just acquaintances at a card shop and they never include you. Well, I'm here to tell you this old guard, new guard phenomenon that I wanted to bring up because it's really important that people understand that if you experience what I'm about to say, that you don't get frustrated and you keep positive. Humans, people get very hurt by the way you treat people and what you say, what you do. And I think it's important to talk about how to kind of identify this and not be involved with these toxic people. All right, so in magic, specifically in magic, I've experienced so many old guards in my life. Not just business, but as player, playing the game, or collecting, whatever. And especially a guy like me, I collect, I invest, and and this community is very close, and the art community especially is very tight, that there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of toxicity, a lot of people that basically look at you as their competition, and effectively don't treat you with open arms. And they do grasp to people that are weaker. They essentially see people that are weaker, someone that they can basically mentor or bully effectively, or manipulate, that, hey, I have more money, I have more stuff, I am the top dog. Versus the opposite, where you should be embracing everyone, including everyone. And this is the same way with old school magic, or legacy, vintage, standard, draft, whatever, right? You should be including your fellow community members together rather than distancing yourself and making yourself look like the top dog. This is also goes with pro players. There's some pro players that are extremely positive, friendly, take pictures, genuinely will spend some time with you. Then there are others who are just so arrogant, it's beyond ridiculous. I've had some pro players tell me that they're the best at this, they've accomplished this, blah, blah, blah. And that's just based off a conversation that, hey, how's it going? Well, how's it going? Well, I'm still the best and I've done this. I mean, they want to remind you how good they are. For me, it's kind of like I've seen both sides in my career. It's pretty ridiculous. So let's talk about investing and collecting. I mean, it's probably the most damning area of old guard, new guard. You have people who have been in the game since alpha, who have opened the packs, people started a card shop, whatever. And they come across and they'll tell you flat out that I did this. I had a card shop, did this. I was an organizer for this. I have this many boxes of this. They may not have it, but they do. or I used to open these, or I graded these cards. Instead of making you feel included, they basically put you down to the bottom, and they're all the way to the top. Basically, their strategy is basically saying, hey, look, if you try to, trump my opinion, or you have an opinion yourself, I am going to say what I want, and I have more friends than you in this community, so-called friends. You'll find this with dealers, you'll find this with collectors, everybody. And you know who you are. I don't have to tell you the names. I'm not even going to say any names because these people are obvious. These are the type A, not going to say type A. I would say these are the macho head old guards who think that they know everything. Now, I'm not taking sarcasm, like the joking around for fun type of thing. I'm talking about the people that genuinely treat people like shit. Put people down, talk behind their back, block them on Facebook, Twitter, and just talk plain shit to people about them because they have done something new. New guard. The new guard. What is the new guard? The new guard is you. The people that are watching this video probably now, I might be dead at this point. But the people that are continuing Magic, growing the game, playing the game, teaching their kids, you might be starting out college, you might be 30, 40, 50 years old, I don't know. But for you, the people that are the new guard, you probably see all these people that have these cards for a very long time. But the interaction that they give you sometimes rubs you the wrong way. You might feel like they're not giving you any courtesy. They're not giving you the time, or they might just be so good at Magic or so full of themselves that they essentially are better than you. And this is the same way in life, right? Don't you feel like when you sometimes are at a certain restaurant or hotel, you may not be getting the service like the person cares about you at all? It's similar feeling, but typically in the service industry, every individual should be treated equally and fairly, right? But unfortunately, that's not the way society works. People judge you based on how much money you have, your status, etc. And even at the higher level, like the stuff that I'm selling, right, the more valuable cards, there's even more toxicity in the sense that they get ultra jealous and upset because you bought out these cards. Or an artist might be mad because I sold this to someone and I effectively lost potential income, and I didn't use, they had the foresight to buy everything that I had, but I'm going to blast them to people or just feel bad and resentful. But see, that's the difference here. The difference here is that you have the new guard who just wants to buy stuff, wants to collect and invest and play the game, and you have the old guard always pushing at you in a way that kind of just, they're trying to always convince people, some of the people, to talk bad about someone else. You'll notice that like they do this toxic mold of sharing information that is false and making glorified, ridiculous statements, and none of it's true. In fact, they tell the new people that come in and hopefully switch them over into that old guard status. And then what happens is name dropping occurs. They go, oh, I know this person. Yeah, that guy's authentic. That guy's an old guard, so that means that must be true. So if that person who's very toxic says something negative about someone, therefore it has to be true. Well, I'm here to tell you guys it's definitely not true, because the only thing that's true is when you find out who that person is, what they're all about, and how their, how their interactions are with you. It doesn't matter what someone else says. I mean, think about it. It's so silly I'm even bringing this up. It's like, if someone told you to do something, I mean, it's a common thing your mom would say. If Tommy told you to jump off a cliff, are you gonna jump off the cliff also? Well, sure, because he used to collect alpha. And he was he had this card shop. Oh, and he had these cases. Oh, he's a forum on a Facebook group. 5 forums. Wow. He's so awesome. And I'm being sarcastic. I'll be dead honest with you guys. Do not fall into the trap like the old guard. Be the new guard. Be you. Be honest to yourself. Do you really, really want to be someone who's trolling people all the time? Do you want to be honest and make your own decisions? Do you want to be free and make your own decisions in magic and life? You know, I'm doing this video because I've seen people get, I don't even know how to tell you guys how many times people come to me and they tell me that, Daniel, this person spoke to me this way. Can you, and they don't say, hey, can you be the middle moderator? But they ask me my opinion. And I'm always in this mix. Like, why my Dr. Phil? Why is me, Daniel Chang, the Dr. Phil of magic mediation mode? But it came to my realization that it's because people want to understand. Am I doing something wrong? They want to feel validation. Do I feel like I made a mistake? Did I ship this thing wrong? Why is this guy upset? Did I say this the wrong way? Did I negotiate, ask too much? It's all these things. It's all this confusion. And I want this video to go out to people in all walks of life to have them hear that it's okay that you are a new guard. It's okay that the old guard is the old guard, but it's not okay when the old guard treats you in a way of disrespect, insults, they try to bully you. You should say something. You should say, hey, no, I saw this post online. This person didn't do anything, so why the hell are you bashing them? Have you ever done business with them? Have you ever talked to them? Oh, the business was done 4 years ago. So you're bullshitting and getting upset because an item was damaged 4 years ago, but you didn't have the professional courtesy to contact them the same week that you bought the item. So why are you bashing them? It goes along with any other company purchase or anything. Experience. You don't like Channel Fireball. So why don't you like Channel Fireball? Why don't you tell them? Why are you bashing them online? Why don't you have the respect for a company that's creating something and say something to them? Why are you bashing a tournament? Why are you bashing an event? Why do you have the balls or the guts, or in the case of women, I don't know how to say it politically right, but just be fair, be honest, be ethical. That's the word, right? Unfortunately, you have this old guard mentality where you have people that either have had, hey, look, I understand. People have had financial and family issues. Oh, Dan, you don't understand. My friend I was bullied when I was younger, and I was beat as a child. I was treated this way, and my family came with no money and all this stuff. So it's okay for me to talk shit about everybody. No, it's not okay. And I have no respect for you. I have no respect for anyone that talks shit about someone and bullies someone and then power plays, uses their money to leverage, like, hey, I got money. Oh, I'm on your side. I'm the moderator of the group. So you can say whatever the fuck you want about this person. No, that's bullying, all right? And that's pathetic. People who are the new guard should watch this video and understand that it's okay to tell the old guard who's basically taking control, like, I'm not going to stand in for it anymore. I'm not going to accept that you are going to talk shit about someone and they don't have no way to say anything anyway. And it's also a lie. Why in the world are people in magic or gaming or anything in life doing that? And the funny thing is, these old guard people think that they are the ones in charge of this whole thing, magic or whatever, their little bubble, their little community. The truth is, they're not. The new guard, the people that are intelligent enough to realize and open up and speak their minds, those are the people. Those are the people that are going to foster great relationships in magic. Those are the people that are going to be, willing to open their arms to anybody, a little kid, doesn't matter who it is, right? New guard, old guard, right? Doesn't matter who you are, you're going to play games with them. Join the community. I don't think people understand, and I know this, that you're going to tell me that something happened to you and I had a bad experience. You're probably going to put in the comments below that, no, Dan, I try to be open with someone. I try to be honest with someone, but they didn't want to listen to me. They didn't give me the time. Yep. This person tried to manipulate me to say this, or this person didn't want to include me in this play group, or blah, 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 right? You're probably going to want to bash someone. You're going to want to get upset, get angry, right? But that's not what I'm trying to do in this video. I'm trying to do in this video is for you guys to understand that it is not okay. It is not okay to accept that anymore. It is not okay to bash people on camera or whatever about certain people that basically did nothing. You need to check who you're talking about before you talk about them and give them that courtesy, give them that respect. And I also am doing this video for the people who, I mean, this might sound like a political ad, but the people who have talked to me for so many times, who have asked me to say, hey, look, I want to play Magic, but I feel intimidated. I don't feel included. I feel people in my LGS store, they don't really care about me. They don't want to talk to me. They don't want to spend the time to get to know me a little bit because I'm not one of those old guard people. I wasn't there until the beginning, or I don't have the best foil shiny cards, or the best judge foils, or the best crimp cards, or the best miscuts. I'm not that guy. But who gives a frippin' ass? Who gives a rat's ass about what you have, right? The new players should be embraced just like the older players. Like old school Magic. If you are, I'm gonna leave you this, if you are an old guard, old school Magic player, your goal is to include people worldwide in playing old school. Who gives a shit who plays? Open arms, enjoy them, enjoy the experience, and grow the community. That's it. We'll talk to you guys later.